Welcome back to Twins Television. If you're new here, we're thrilled to have you join us for this latest episode. Then don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you really enjoy our farming content. With that being said, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do in this episode. You can already see it. Everything is ready. As you can see, the gearbox needs a lot of attention. This one also got a lot of powder extinguishers, so it needs to be repaired. In addition, we're going to give our starter motor a new color. Our clutch still needs some love. And once we've done all that in this episode, as the cherry on top, we're going to put everything together. Connect it to the engine, and then we'll have a unit that can go into the car. Let's go.
Music. Fun.
Guys, I'm really happy with what we've achieved here. It's completely clean. It's also completely degreased inside and out. Super nice. Check this out. Take a look. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to put it outside in our open air spray booth. We've seen that it works well, so let's pick it up. It's pretty heavy. Put it outside and spray it in color. Let's go.
Music.
As you can see, we've sprayed some parts black again, which are actually supposed to be black. And it doesn't look good if everything is just one hole and silver, or anthracite, I should say. To create contrast as intended, some parts have been sprayed black. Like this back cover, which is originally always black. That's why we made that black too. We
have the gearbox inside for a moment.
Put it down. The weather is really bad outside, but in the middle, it's nice and warm and it dries really quickly. As you can see, I've already started on the supports, scraping them clean, cleaning them up. They need love. Check this out. Yeah, exactly. We're not putting it back in the car like this. Everything needs to be rust-free, painted, neat, like new. And yeah, once we've sanded everything down, we'll give the starter motor a fresh coat of paint. And once this is painted, we'll move on to something super important, and that's the clutch. Because once the clutch is ready, we'll mount the gearbox onto it, and then this whole unit can go into the car as one piece. You're absolutely right. Let's go. The parts we just sprayed are outside drying. We've now arrived at the clutch plates. Yes, Word, last time we actually got stuck on how to take this apart. Well, we're going to try that now. I think we'll just unscrew the bolts we can see. There are actually several clutch plates inside, but I think I can show that better in a moment once it's taken out of the cart. Let's quickly put it on the table and take a good look at this thing, what you're normally used to. The starter motor actually drives everything from your flywheel, but in this case, it's your clutch assembly that drives it, because this is your starter ring instead of on your flywheel. So that's actually quite unusual that Lamborghini designed it that way. One of those clutch units with the pressure plate and all components attached is completely balanced from the factory, and that's why they drill holes here. I think it would be wise if we draw a certain line across everything, so we know how to put it back together.
I would say just go over everything here. I think a line here.
And
Just put a line here as well.
Placing those two lines next to each other ensures they won't be separated.
Now that we've drawn the line, we're going to loosen it.
The coupling points have been cleaned as far as we could. This part, the pressure plate, has quite a few deep grooves in it. I believe the clutch assembly will need replacing eventually, but as mentioned, we have other plans for the car, and the clutch will need to be addressed then. But we've reached a point where everything can be put together, except for one thing. We still need to sand down the flywheel. And that's what we're going to install first in a moment. But before we get to that, we're going to assemble this first. And of course, we're going to use our handy little helpers for that. So let's
go. I'm really looking forward to it. Music.
Oui? We cleaned the flywheel just like before. I think it's good. We also downloaded the Gallardo workshop manual onto our mobile phone in the meantime, because I forgot my laptop. Yeah, there are actually some really important things in there. Like that you have to align your flywheel with your clutch. Yeah, we're going to do that in a moment too, because we found the factory marks. Those are the white lines. We're going to align those with the white lines as well. This was a white line, but we've made it clearer with red to show how it goes. And we've also noted down how to fasten it so you can see it clearly on camera. And it's also easier for us because if I have to grab my phone every time, it's just difficult with the locking times in between.
So we
Put it here for our convenience. What we find a bit strange is normally you fasten something crosswise like in a star pattern. But now they just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you
Go once.
cross once you go opposite, and then you just follow the order. You just go clockwise. What we're going to do now is mount the flywheel, of course, with our good friend Loctite. Great.
Strong.
Super strong, and tighten it to 70 Newton meters, and also tighten the clutch assembly to 70 Newton meters. What was really handy of us was, of course, the little bag with screws that we put here. So we just know that those go with the clutch. We're really on a roll in this episode. We're making real progress. I can wait to drive the Lambo. Nothing is holding us back anymore.
Except fire.
Let's go.
also went.
Again, quite simple with a manual included. Everything is tightened to 70 Newton meters as described in the workshop manual. So guys, don't comment that it's not right. This is just how it should be. We're now arriving at the clutch assembly. By the way, I did have to improvise a bit because the flywheel kept turning, right? So what did I do? I blocked it on this side with the right socket and a grip, and that holds it in place, so to speak. So it was a bit of improvising, but it worked out. So let's quickly mount the pressure plate onto the clutch assembly, and then the gearbox goes on. Let's go. And that's how the clutch assembly is completely mounted. I have to say, 70 Nimto, that's quite a lot for thin bolts. It feels like they're about to break, at least that's how it feels, but they're all tightened properly. We've marked lines everywhere to check ourselves in the future, in case there's any strange noise or anything like that, to see if nothing has come loose. And now we also know that everything is secured properly, that we haven't missed anything. But guys, our gearbox is done, it's really finished.
Very nice.
It's turned out really well, it's unbelievable. Also, take a look at our starter motor, guys. Yeah, the starter motor is brand new too, it really looks brand new. And oh, I see another part, look, oh yeah, because you painted it, you can't see it that well. Look guys, now it's officially new. I completely forgot. Look guys, where have we ended up now? Well, what we can do is either we can mount the supports on the gearbox or we do that later. But first we're going to put the gearbox on the car. So you get to choose, what do you want?
Maybe we should...
We mount all those supports now, but then at least we'll have something to hold on to move and slide it, I think. Lifting the container is a good idea. Let's mount the supports first. They are super beautiful new bolts, and let's put it around each other. This episode was a real hustle to put together. I'm totally exhausted, viewers. Completely black, but we can be proud of ourselves, bro. We worked hard.
Good job!
For example, we made absolutely sure that we installed the gearbox correctly. Otherwise, it would never have been connected to our engine. So, of course, the gearbox is reunited with the engine. The way it's supposed to be. A beautiful pair. Yeah, it just looks super shiny again, guys. Of course, cosmetically, it's been completely taken care of here. The only thing it still needs is an oil change, but we'll do that once it's in the car. You can imagine that such a gearbox is super heavy to lift, but it's hanging, right? We've also completely cleaned up the starter motor and thoroughly cleaned the clutch. It's just fantastic to work on agricultural machinery. It's just ready to go, ready to be put in. Exactly, but this is how we envisioned it as a whole. A drive in the car. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe. That helps us the most. Give a thumbs up if you think this is a success and looks good. We think it's a complete success anyway. Next week, Friday, we'll be back with a new episode where we'll probably receive a part from Germany, another very expensive order, and we're going to install our fuel tanks. So yes, please don't forget. Thank you. And see you then.